So-Called Season 2 is coming soon. In the meantime, here's a clip from our archive. Find full episodes on our archive at socalledpodcast.com or from wherever you get your podcasts. So-Called is sponsored by loveboiseparks.org, which donates 50% of all profits to support, promote, and preserve open spaces in Boise, Idaho. Use promo code SOCALLED for 10% off all your purchases at loveboiseparks.org.
I have great joy when I tell people about my career progression and they give me the blank stare of how did you have the confidence to do that? And really, like anything else, it was a risk in that I was starting a brand new business with no clients, and I didn't have 20 years in the profession prior, and why would anybody want to give me their money to manage?
No risk, no reward. We hear this all the time when it comes to investing. But what about your career? What if you asked, what is the risk of not making the change? With careers or investing, risk-free is return-free.
I was probably 60% motivated by what this idea I had could give me in terms of job satisfaction, meaningful work, and 40% motivated by thinking 20 or 25 years in the future and feeling remorse for not having tried it.
This is Mark Wojcik, and I'm wondering, how's your so-called career? Welcome to So-Called, the podcast that explores the why and how of work. On today's episode, we talk with Ron Gambassi, founder and owner of Gem State Investment Advisors, a wealth management firm. When we sat down, I asked Ron to explain what being a wealth manager entails, what he enjoys, what are the difficulties, and what's satisfying about the work.
Well, it entails being the steward of people's money, families, individuals, or nonprofit organizations, endowment funds, trying to grow the money to allow these people or organizations to achieve some goals that they're after. If you're a nonprofit, it might be helping them use money to achieve the mission that they set out to do. If it's a family, it might be helping them secure a comfortable retirement.
Find full episodes on our archive at socalledpodcast.com or from wherever you get your podcasts. So-Called is sponsored by loveboiseparks.org, which donates 50% of all profits to support, promote, and preserve open spaces in Boise, Idaho. Use promo code SOCALLED for 10% off all your purchases at loveboiseparks.org.